Welcome to US Coins Hub, where history meets hidden value. Today, we uncover a rare piece of American heritage, a coin that tells a story, holds mystery, and could be worth far more than its face value. So slow down, listen closely, and step into the timeless world of rare and valuable US coins. Let's dive into today's State Quarter series. Top 1 today, we're exploring a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States of America State Quarter from South Carolina, minted in the year 2000. At first glance, it may seem like a standard state quarter, but for collectors, this coin holds remarkable rarity, unique features, and the potential for incredible value. The 2000 South Carolina State Quarter was part of the popular 50 State Quarters program, which celebrated each state's heritage and history. Millions of these coins were released into circulation, making them familiar to nearly every American. However, while millions were minted, very few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that maintain sharp details, original luster, and flawless surfaces are increasingly rare and highly sought after by collectors. The design of this coin is both meaningful and striking. On the obverse, we see George Washington, the timeless symbol of American leadership, engraved with fine detail and precision. On the reverse, the South Carolina State Quarter features the iconic image of a Carolina wren perched on a palmetto tree, with the state motto and surrounding details highlighting the state's unique identity. This artistic design makes the coin not just currency, but a miniature celebration of South Carolina's history and natural beauty. What makes this coin especially intriguing for collectors is the occurrence of minting errors. Some South Carolina State Quarters from 2000 display rare anomalies such as doubled dies, where lettering or elements appear doubled, off-center strikes, which shift the design away from its usual position, die cracks, leaving raised lines across the coin, and even planchet errors, where the coin was struck on an imperfect blank. Each of these minting errors is unique, making the coin a one-of-a-kind piece for collectors. Error coins are particularly prized because they capture a story from the mint itself. They are tangible evidence of an unusual moment during production, turning a seemingly ordinary coin into a rare collector's treasure. When such an error appears on a 2000 South Carolina State Quarter in excellent condition, its value skyrockets, making it highly sought after in the numismatic community. Even outside of errors, the rarity of a South Carolina State Quarter in pristine condition adds to its allure. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with crisp details, sharp edges, and flawless surfaces, as these qualities are becoming increasingly scarce. A well-preserved coin from 2000 is like a window into history, connecting collectors to a specific time and place in American coinage. So, if you happen to come across a South Carolina State Quarter from 2000, take a moment to examine it carefully. Look for sharp details, clear lettering, and any unusual features or minting errors. Even a small anomaly could transform an everyday quarter into a remarkable collector's item. And now, the moment every coin lover dreams about. In exceptionally rare cases, when the 2000 South Carolina State Quarter is found in pristine condition with significant minting errors, its value can reach an astonishing $86,000. Top 2, we are taking a closer look at a remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the United States of America State Quarter from Ohio, minted in the year 2002. Though it may appear to be a simple quarter, for collectors, this coin holds rare significance, unique features, and incredible potential value. The 2002 Ohio State Quarter was part of the widely celebrated 50 State Quarters program, which honored each state's history and heritage. Millions of these coins were minted and circulated, so they were seen in pockets, coin jars, and cash registers across the nation. Yet, despite the large mintage, very few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that maintain sharp details, full original luster, and flawless surfaces are becoming increasingly rare, making them highly prized among collectors. The design of the Ohio State Quarter is rich in symbolism and history. On the obverse, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington, a timeless representation of leadership and the foundation of the United States. On the reverse, the coin showcases Ohio's unique identity with the state outline, the Wright Flyer, and a depiction of the astronaut, celebrating Ohio's contributions to aviation and space exploration. Every detail on this coin tells a story, making it more than just a piece of currency. It is a tribute to the Buckeye State and its achievements. What makes the 2002 Ohio quarter especially exciting for collectors is the presence of rare minting errors. Some coins from this year exhibit doubled dies, where lettering or elements appear doubled, off-center strikes, which shift the design from its usual alignment, die cracks, leaving raised lines across the coin, and even clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing. Each of these errors is a unique occurrence from the minting process, instantly turning an everyday quarter into a rare collector's item. Error coins are especially valued because they are one-of-a-kind and tell a story of production anomalies at the mint. They are not only collectible, but also fascinating artifacts that capture a moment in the coin's creation. A 2002 Ohio State quarter with a rare minting error and in exceptional condition becomes highly sought after, attracting collectors from around the world. Even beyond errors, the rarity of a pristine Ohio quarter adds to its appeal. Coins that retain sharp details, original luster, and flawless surfaces are increasingly scarce, as most circulated heavily over the years. Finding one of these coins is like uncovering a small piece of history, a tangible connection to the time and place in which it was minted. So, if you come across an Ohio State quarter from 2002, take a closer look. Examine the date, the lettering, and the design details. Even the slightest irregularity could transform a standard quarter into an extraordinary collectible. And now, the moment every coin enthusiast dreams of. In exceptionally rare cases, when a 2002 Ohio State quarter is found in outstanding condition with significant minting errors, its value can reach an incredible $83,000. Top 3, we're taking a close look at a fascinating piece of American coinage. The United States of America State quarter from Arkansas, minted in the year 2003. While it may look like a common quarter at first glance, for collectors, this coin holds rare significance, unique features, and the potential for amazing value. The 2003 Arkansas State quarter was part of the popular 50 State Quarters program, which celebrated each state's history, culture, and contributions to the nation. Millions of these coins were minted and released into circulation, so most Americans are familiar with their design. However, despite the large mintage, very few of these quarters have survived in flawless, uncirculated condition. Coins that retain sharp details, original luster, and pristine surfaces are becoming increasingly rare and highly sought after by collectors. The design of the Arkansas quarter is rich in symbolism. On the obverse, we see George Washington, a timeless symbol of American leadership and history. On the reverse, the coin features a diamond, rice stalks, and a mallard flying over a lake, elements that represent Arkansas's status as the natural state and highlight its natural resources and agricultural heritage. Every detail tells a story, making this quarter much more than just currency. It is a miniature tribute to Arkansas's unique identity and history. What makes this coin truly fascinating for collectors is the potential for rare minting errors. Some 2003 Arkansas State quarters display doubled dies, where letters or design elements appear doubled, off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, die cracks, leaving raised lines across the coin, and even clipped planchets, where part of the coin is missing. Each of these errors is unique and unpredictable, instantly transforming an everyday quarter into a rare collector's treasure. Error coins are particularly prized because they are one-of-a-kind and tell a story about the minting process itself. A 2003 Arkansas State quarter with a significant error, combined with perfect condition, becomes highly desirable, attracting collectors from around the world who are searching for rare and unique pieces to add to their collections. Even without errors, the rarity of a 2003 Arkansas quarter in pristine condition adds to its allure. Coins that retain original luster, sharp design details, and flawless surfaces are increasingly scarce because most circulated heavily over the years. A well-preserved Arkansas quarter is like a window into history, a small but tangible connection to the time and place in which it was minted. So, if you happen to come across a 2003 Arkansas State quarter, take a closer look. Examine the details, the lettering, and the overall condition. Even a minor minting variation could dramatically increase its value, turning an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collector's item. And now, the moment every coin collector dreams of. In rare instances, when a 2003 Arkansas state quarter is found in exceptional condition with a significant minting error, its value can reach an astonishing $80,000. Top 4, we're focusing on a remarkable piece from the United States State Quarters series, the Kansas State Quarter, minted in the year 2005. At first glance, it may look like a standard quarter, but for collectors, this coin holds extraordinary rarity, fascinating details, and the potential to be a true treasure. The 2005 Kansas State Quarter was released as part of the famous 50 State Quarters program, which celebrated the unique history, culture, and achievements of each state. Millions of these coins were minted and circulated, so they were a familiar sight in wallets, cash registers, and coin collections. However, despite their abundance, finding a Kansas quarter from 2005 in flawless, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare. Coins with crisp details, full original luster, and pristine surfaces are highly prized in the numismatic world, making them sought-after collector's items. The design of this quarter is not just visually appealing, but also full of meaning. On the obverse, we see the timeless portrait of George Washington, a symbol of American leadership and heritage. On the reverse, Kansas is celebrated through its iconic sunflower, the state flower, along with a depiction of a buffalo, representing the state's rich wildlife and pioneering history. The flowing wheat stalks in the background honor Kansas' agricultural legacy, making this quarter a beautiful tribute to the sunflower state and its contributions to America. What makes this coin even more exciting for collectors are the minting errors that occasionally appear. Some 2005 Kansas State quarters exhibit doubled dies, where letters or design elements appear duplicated. Others show off-center strikes, where the design is shifted from its normal alignment, or die cracks, which leave raised lines across the coin. There are even rare cases of clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing entirely. Each of these anomalies is unique, turning a seemingly ordinary quarter into a highly desirable collector's item. Error coins are particularly valued because they are one-of-a-kind and tell a story about the minting process. A 2005 Kansas State quarter in perfect condition with a significant minting error becomes an extraordinary find, drawing attention from collectors all over the world. Even without errors, a Kansas quarter in pristine condition is rare due to years of circulation. These well-preserved coins act as tiny time capsules, connecting collectors to the history and artistry of American coinage. If you happen to come across a 2005 Kansas State quarter, take a close look. Examine the date, the details of the design, and the overall condition. Even a minor anomaly could transform this quarter into a truly valuable collector's item. And now, the moment every coin lover dreams about. In exceptionally rare cases, when a 2005 Kansas State quarter is found in pristine condition with a significant minting error, its value can reach an astonishing $78,000. Top 5, we're diving into a unique piece from the United States of America, the Kisatchie State Quarter, minted in the year 2015. While it may look like an ordinary quarter at first glance, for collectors and coin lovers, this coin holds exceptional appeal, rare characteristics, and remarkable potential value. The 2015 Kisatchie State Quarter was issued as part of a special series celebrating national parks and historic sites across the United States. Millions of these coins were minted and released into circulation, so they were widely used in everyday transactions. Yet, despite their seemingly common availability, finding one in flawless, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare. Coins with sharp design details, full original luster, and pristine surfaces are highly prized by collectors, making them a coveted addition to any collection. The design of this coin is rich in symbolism. On the obverse, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington, representing leadership, history, and the enduring foundation of the United States. On the reverse, the Kisatchie National Forest is celebrated through its depiction of Louisiana's natural beauty, with towering pine trees, flowing rivers, and a sense of wilderness that captures the essence of the forest. This quarter is not just a piece of currency. It's a miniature tribute to one of America's treasured natural landmarks, connecting collectors to the history and environment of Louisiana. What makes this quarter especially exciting for collectors are the rare minting errors that sometimes appear. Some 2015 Kisatchie quarters display double dies, where the letters or design elements appear duplicated, off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, die cracks, leaving raised lines across the surface, and even clipped planchets, where part of the coin is missing. Each of these anomalies is unique, instantly transforming an ordinary quarter into a rare collector's treasure. Error coins are particularly prized because they are one of a kind and tell a story about the minting process itself. A 2015 Kisatchie state quarter in perfect condition with a significant minting error becomes a highly sought-after coin, attracting attention from collectors around the globe. Even without errors, coins in pristine condition are increasingly scarce, as most circulated heavily over the years. A flawless Kisatchie quarter is like holding a piece of history, a tangible connection to the time and place where it was minted. So, if you happen to come across a 2015 Kisatchie state quarter, take a careful look. Check the details of the design, the date, and the edges. Even a small minting anomaly can turn this coin into a valuable and highly collectible item. And now, the moment every coin lover dreams of. In rare and exceptional cases, when a 2015 Kisatchie state quarter is found in perfect condition with a notable minting error, its value can reach an astonishing $76,000. If you enjoyed this journey into rare American coins, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover hidden treasures. Keep exploring your coins, stay curious, and remember, your next incredible find could already be in your pocket.